Makes with Mariah. That's me. We're going to be looking through the swap and make things, the stuff that Ceri Griffiths sent me. Speaking of which, a big old thank you to Ceri. He did such a sweet video, and I just noticed even some new people here in the chat. So hello. Do say hello in the chat if you are just watching. We are live. If you don't see the chat or you don't have access to the chat, that means we are in replay. That means we'd love to hear from you down below in the comments section. That happens too. So, thumbsy upsies, y'all. That means like the video. #1 way to support us. Second best way is to subscribe to the channel. It's free, no charge. And we do this 4 times a week. There's all that information. P's over here in the background. I'm here up front, and together we are
PM Artist Studio.
I haven't got her up a little early so she could, you know, like, be awake. Although I was giving her some information and she looked confused. So I don't think everything's still going.
I might have to go replenish my coffee.
The other reason we like you to say hello in the chat is so that I know that you are here, because that's the only way that I know that you are here. Let's say hello to everybody. We've got Anina, Art Curious, that's Miriam, Becky, Betsy, Carolyn, hello, you are new and welcome. Ceri Griffiths is here in the chat. Charmaine, Christy Hartman, Cookie Wookie, that is Mo, Darcy, Eddie. Look at the 3 of our little mods right together. I love it.
Hey, and somebody, I don't know, it was a person I didn't recognize the other day, said we had fabulous mods.
Oh, we do have fabulous mods.
We really do.
Not to knock out, you know, any other, you know, streams or anything, but, you know, y'all are rocking it.
They've got tools and they know how to use them.
That's right. They certainly do. Even when I have some of our other ones that just kind of pop in, they know what to do. I love it. Elizabeth, Estella, Glinda, Jennifer, Julie Torrens, Lee Nelson, Lexi, Lydia, Marcia, Pia, Ricky Nordmeyer, Robin, SSOS, Sherry Black Dog Design, Silver Granny and her Grumpy Gnome, that's Lynn, Star Traveler, that's Linda, Sue Davis, Susan Billu, hey Susan Billu, you are partners with Patricia, y'all need to get together and decide what you're going to swap. She's your swapping mate, or the, you know, decide it. The Becky one, the one headed up by Becky. That's what I'm trying to say. Suzanne Rivard, the Shelley Studio, that's Margle. And I know some other people kind of popped in and out of there. Give me those pinky hello hands and I will say hello back. Didn't mean to miss you if I did. I think Betsy popped in there. SOS. All right, Susan. Awesome. Okay, I think I have everybody so far. Ooh, we got lots of robins. I think we got 3 robins. Look at us.
Must be spring.
Must be spring. That was funny. That was funny. All right, so let's get right into this because I would love to be able to... Oh, but really quick, your swap partners are listed both for the Misfit Scrap Swap and for the whatever you're going to make, decide it with your partner, swap over there in Makers. That's the Makers of Mixed Media Art Artist Facebook group. So, you know, head on over there, figure out who your partner is, and do-si-do. Hello, Dawn. Hello, Lori. Hi, Carla. Alrighty. Hello, Savannah. Goodness, quite the crew here today for a Mariah Makes. Hopefully I'll be making something, not just, you know, looking through things. But I know y'all like looking through things too, so I know I do.
Did you say Anina?
Yes, she was the very first one. What? We were suddenly talking in German? Ah, love technology.
Guten Tag.
Jawohl!
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag. You need to send me a clip of that. I would like to hear that. I'll send it to my aunt. She'll be real impressed. Okay, so here's the package. Woohoo! As far as other announcements go, we do have the collab that's going on. That's what part of this is. We decided some of us YouTubers, I think Darcy and Eddie will be swapping and making. I think Miriam and who? Diana? I think it might be Diana. Miriam, let me know who you are swapping and making with, and that is for the Makers Creative Collab Flip Fly Flora Fauna.
Hey, we have a new one here. Her first chat, Lori Duff. Welcome.
Yes, welcome. I know, and I think Carolyn was new too. I saw earlier in the, you know, things. Okay. So, first thing out of the bag here. Now, Ceri, should I show everything? Is there, you know, any, like, special hidden
You have to wait just a minute. There's a lag.
I do want to know about the book. Is that for Izzy? Because I'm not tearing up a book, number one. And I think it's super cute. I wanted to give it to her.
Yeah,
I'm assuming that's what
we
it was
don't do
for.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's for Izzy. I can tell you right now.
I figured, but I just didn't want to, you know, like, I wanted to ask.
Oh. Miss Legends and Lore. Oh, she'll love it.
I know. It's really cool. Look at the stuff in it.
What's the copyright date?
Copyright date. It's has an interesting smell to it.
I love the smell of old books.
I don't think it's like super old, just kind of judging by the paper, but I could be wrong. Let's see. There we
That's
go.
for you to gain quotes.
Oh.
It's for you, Mariah.
Yes, copyright 2015. Okay, well, I'm going to share it with Izzy, and actually, this might be better. Okay, here's the thing. Here's the funny thing I was just telling P about. So she has me tell her these stories, and it's been kind of an ongoing thing ever since she was really, really little. She'd be like, tell me a story, like, make one up. And, you know, at bedtime, I'm kind of like, can we just go to bed? Like, my brain hurts. Don't make me think. I will read you a book. I can read. Let's not have to make up. And then so, like, Brad got out of it way early on into, you know, this bedtime story business. And so he would say, there was a frog by a pond. The frog jumped into the pond. The end. And sometimes it changes up what animal or whatever. But that's pretty much how it all goes. And so she gets real mad at him. And then she said, Mommy. So I started this thing about space bunnies. And she loves it. She just thinks it's so wonderful. The Adventures of the Space Bunny. But it wears me out. So hopefully this might be kind of fun. It might take over the little, you know, Space Bunny adventures for a little bit. Because I'm running out of material.
Yeah, I really want to grab that book and look at it.
Okay, here. You may. And I'll just start going through things. Because, yeah, we want them to kind of be a surprise. But yeah.
I love this pink. It's almost Jane Davenport pink. And then mauve.
Mauve. Okay, sorry for the crinkles. Hi, Margie. Hi, Adria. Hello, Lisa Mingus. Okay, did I get everybody with the pinky hello hands? I know, Space Bunny. Very popular topic. Because I've tried to switch up the topic, too. But, because I'm like, how much more can these bunnies be doing? Although, bunnies be doing. If you know what I mean. Ooh, these are very pretty. This is bubble wrap. This is, Little Leaves. Yeah.
I really like that one. I went on a spurt with that one.
You did. Ooh. I was telling P I might need things, but I don't think I'm going to need things from her. Look at these. Look, look. Hello. She's now looking at the unicorn book.
I'm sorry. I'm reading the book.
Hello, Betty.
The paper in this book is quite lovely.
I know. That's why I said I wasn't sure, like, if it might have been a little bit older, but it's 2015. But they did a great job.
It's printed in India. That might have something to do with it.
Ooh. Okay, so now we got to keep in mind as we're going through these.
This is cool. I love the colors on that.
I know. And these are not colors I usually get from her, or, you know, they're, you know, seconds away from being
brown.
Ooh, I love that. See, this could be metamorphosis. I was just cracking up at myself. So I did like the timestamp thing for the stream yesterday, but I have to go through the stream to do it. So it's really kind of nice. I like, you know, I like watching us. I don't know if that's weird or not, but I find us humorous. And there are things that I miss because I'm like, you know.
Yeah.
What?
It's just like what I'm doing right now. I'm missing things.
Yeah. And I get to read more of the chat. You know, it's just different. And it's funny because, like, I'll really kind of key into the portions of the stream where I'm not, like, I wasn't, like, totally engaged with chat. And I like to read the things that, you know, were going on there. And it makes me chuckle. But anyways, so I was doing that. Where was I going with that whole conversation? Anyway. I was watching us back. I forgot what I was saying. There you go. Flip, fly, flora, fauna. Oh, yes. Oh, but the metamorphosis, when I was, see, it still doesn't always come out exactly right. But I was cracking up about that. I'm like,
Yeah.
my brain just is not engaging. Wet string tissue, adjust, amend, gift as you see fit. Wonderful. Oh, some of these we could put in little packets. We'll have to mark them as, you know, Ceri. Ooh, look at that.
Ooh, I love that color.
Very, very nice. Ooh.
It's shiny.
It is shiny. You know I love some shiny.
Ooh, I love that brown.
Hey, Rhonda and Erna. I know Erna was here earlier, but she's saying hello to people.
Glinda. Glinda's here.
Glinda, hello. Ooh, this is...
Joan Miron.
Look at this. So he did, I think most of this stuff you probably have seen, maybe even pieces and parts of it during his videos. But I believe this was done as a long haul. And maybe even one of his very first attempts to do long haul. Is that correct? I sort of remember these things.
And Lori wants to know if this is rice paper. It
No,
is not.
This is wet string
wet
tissue.
string tissue.
Leafy loveliness. Now, I will tell you, you are a brave soul, Ceri Griffiths. Folding these into one another.
They must have been really dry.
They must have been really dry, because I tell you,
Oh, I do love that bronze, coppery stuff there. Oh my, that orange.
I would say these came from the... Did he confirm or deny? Yes.
And
See,
yes,
he said
it is done on... Oh, I like that a lot.
Ooh.
Ooh. Well, this certainly is in Mariah's color range. As long as it shines, she's happy.
Look at that.
What? Lori wants to know what is wet string tissue. It's wet strength. S-T-R-E-N-G-T-H.
Yes.
And it's a special kind of tissue paper that's a lot more durable than your regular.
Ooh, look at that one, too.
Thank you, Mo. God, she's so awesome.
I know.
Oh, I love that. Now, I like those colors together very much.
Mm-hmm.
If you decide not to use that, I'll take it and use it on my packet.
Look at that. This one's subtle, but awesome.
I really like that also.
Mm-hmm. I'm guessing these smell like your house.
I want to sniff it. Mariah's a sniffer. She smells her food before she eats it. It's really kind of gross.
I try to do it discreetly. Nice thing about getting older is that there aren't a lot of things that I have to sniff to be like, do I want to eat this?
She already knows what they
know.
smell like.
Yeah.
But she was an early sniffer.
Yeah. And Izzy, she's, Mommy, why are you sniffing me? I'm
Okay.
like, I'm just seeing where you've been.
Lori, if you will just hang in there for a moment, Mo will hook you up with a link.
Yep. Ooh, look at that one. See, that's from the kind of probably a little bit of a long or short haul with the eyeballs. I should put all those together. I kind of want to sort them out. Ooh. I love those.
I'll tell you what, I use wet string. Oh, I like that. I like the... Oh, and then that.
See, that's bubble wrap.
Too.
Yeah, he's a bubble wrap master. Look at that.
I just, I've tried it, and I just don't get those effects. I don't... Ooh, I love that.
Yeah. I like these panels. Brayer off.
Yes, Lori, it depends on... Oh, she's in USA, Texas. Well, Lori, she's a fellow Texan.
Yeah, so are we. We're in
Yeah,
Saxon.
we have Amazon links. Now, where do we get our tissue?
Yeah, through Amazon.
Through Amazon.
It's it's still Carnival, but they distribute.
Somebody distributes it.
Metamorphosis.
We buy huge, giant boxes of it because of the price.
Love this.
I love the purple
Oh,
and
I
the
know.
lime.
Okay.
Oh,
The lime and the coconut.
you want me to color separate those?
No, because she's gonna snag some off and.
Yeah, well, it's just...
I know her. Okay, setting that off to the side there.
Thank you, Mo. I see the link that she put in.
Bases to decorate as you like. Okay. And I love this tape stuff. Is this that medical tape? Oh, the cat's out here. You want to lead him to the bedroom?
There. Oh,
The cat.
the cat.
He's sneaking up behind me.
baby.
Hey, yo.
Hello, sweetheart. If you're going close, you can't go in.
Okay. So I'm getting some ideas about the flip. Might make a little tag booky thing. Glue those together. I can make pockets with them, but then glue them together so they flip. What do y'all think about that? Here, I'll move this way. There we go.
His master is not here.
Oh, what's that? Why he was sad.
Now, what's this stuff? I missed this. Tell me. What
Well,
is this?
I just opened it, so you really didn't miss much.
Oh, I didn't miss anything?
Not much. See, we could do a little tag thing where I flip it and then maybe even use the gel prints on the back side.
Oh, so you'd have a double-sided flip over.
Yeah, double-sided flip over, because then we could put those together, or we could put them every other. I don't know if I like that quite yet. Okay, let's think about that. It's giving me some more in the same. Are they the same size? Ever so slightly different. We could adjust that. Or I could just say I don't really care and just look away, Ceri. Oh, I remember. What's funny is I kind of remember seeing these in the videos, so that's special in itself. See, as long as I have them kind of matched up there, that might be kind of fun. And make them a little wonky. The metamorphosis. I like 6 panels. Ooh, did you hear my tummy? That was very loud. Oh, sorry. Okay. See, I'm running out of space. Did y'all notice the paper? I even went with the craft stuff so it's not shiny, because that makes me just crazy. Are you reading chat?
I am reading chat. Okay. You want me to read it out loud?
Well, I mean, if there's something kind of good or,
oh, everybody loves Ceri's prints.
Yes. Ooh, what do we think about that?
And Mo put in the best price break is if you order direct from Carnival if you are in the UK.
UK, that is correct. And we don't have an affiliate link for that, but that's, you know, whose it was it. If y'all are saving money, that's.
I know she is lucky to see Ceri's stuff up. There's just nothing like touching it. You know, you can look at it.
Nothing like touching it.
Touchy, touchy. Mariah put the little as a flip of the bigger ones.
The what?
I don't know. Put the little as a flip of the bigger ones.
Maybe.
There's Kirsten.
Hey, Kirsten.
Scotland.
What about that? I kind of am digging that whole idea about things. And then if we're staying with this color. Now, okay, wait. Here's the thing, though. So he's sort of giving me. I mean, this is almost the color combo.
Hey, do you want to use my medical tape as the hinges? It's clear, sort of clear.
I might.
And textured.
I know, but I love these colors.
Oh, here.
Oh, yeah, that's kind of fun. Okay, liking that. Flip, fly, flora, fauna. Okay, right now this is where my ideas are going. And there's plenty of papers over there. Now, we won't be able to hit the color combo with, you know, I won't get the whole quadfecta. Might just be a trifecta. But that's, I'm okay with that. Although I just want to say that these are very close. Other than that's white and not cream. But you've got magenta and you've got teal. Now, some people might say that that's turquoise. But it just depends on who you're asking. And, you know, if you're asking me and I'm trying to justify something for a color combo, that's teal. There you go.
Teal is a very...
yeah.
It's a
Loosely used term
to describe the area... color area of turquoise.
Ooh, and these are fun. Look at
these.
these.
Yeah, and I think what she meant was take the little ones and have them go up, flip up and down.
Yeah, and
rather than, you know, side to side.
Yeah, and I even have these now too. I just looked at those. Okay, and this is a whole other little realm of thing, but like these pink ones could go onto those, and we could do the little flippy like you were talking about.
Uppy downy flip.
Uppy downy. So then we have it both that it flips
Oh,
out.
I love that so
and then
much.
There's going to be some flip up, and then we'll cover these with the other gel prints. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
I like doing that sort of thing. I mean, it's
Lori has been enabled.
wonderful.
I tell you what, it opens up a whole new, because I do dry pulls with Carnival and have no trouble most of the time. Now, I do occasionally have a ripper or tear.
Did you see these, Gigi?
Oh, if you wish you could make one project and P another project. Thank you, Ceri. That was my best evil laughter there.
Yes.
There's some packets.
There are, and look at these. They have wonderful texture to them.
I might need some of those to put inside of my packets.
These are like proper envelopes.
They're proper?
I mean, like...
Oh, like the real deal.
Like they're sealed to be an envelope. Now, I don't think you'd want to be sending this in the mail, number one. Some
heavens no.
People get real PO'd. That's funny. Yeah, I love these. I'm going to let you look at these. Now, I'm going to count them so I know how many there are. 4. There are 4. I would like 4 back. But I don't, like, what I could do is take one. Okay. And this is the one I want. I like this one. It has this cool marbly business happening.
That could be the housing for your book.
Yes, it holds the book. Okay, so I will just pass these over to you, and then you may...
do I get any of those tags?
No,
Are you going to use them all? Carrie says I can use some.
Here. And hello, welcome to those of you that have come in. Do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back.
2? I get 2?
These if you get. Now, there's some
It's
other...
going to be a very short book.
Simmer down, lady. Now, there's these things, too, which I think would really work well with you, because if you gel printed...
It has music on it.
She's not paying attention to me. Okay, you ready?
Okay.
So he sent these really cool ones that have actual sewing around them. And their backs are kind of cool. You could even... You could do a front back. Like if you did some cool glazed things, or just maybe even stamping on them. Sort of like you did yesterday, even with the acrylic.
Well, I could take what I've been working on with my skulls here in my different mark-making devices.
And these seem very much in your color wheelhouse. At least as a base, for sure. Oh, this looks like brushos. Danger. Gary, you just sending things out.
Was there a disclaimer there?
There wasn't. Just, if you're sending these just to the unaware.
Carla got your P.O. joke.
Thank you, Carla.
I didn't. I don't understand.
There was like 2 forms of, P.O. like.
Understand what's going on here.
Post office box and, other things.
Well, are these proper, what do you call them?
No, they are
Postcards?
not size. They're more like journal tags, like to put into the...
Oh, I recognize Brusho there. Oh, yeah. And some paste.
I love how he packed it. It's like opening new little presents in each little, layer. It's wonderful. Love it.
I love this one. Good compositions, Carrie.
Okay.
Well, I just don't think I can do anything to those to make them more better.
I think you can mess with the back, or you could do stamping on them.
I could do what?
Stamps. To make, like, really kind of bring it together with whatever your theme is.
Is Carrie, are these unfinished?
Yeah, he said everything is fair game, however we wish to alter or send on to whomever. He said that even in the writing on the thing, and then I think he said it in the chat too. Okay, and he said thank you about the composition compliments.
Composition is everything as far as I'm concerned. And the thing about it is once you get the composition and the colors in tune with each other, you can make a beautiful artistic symphony.
See, as he put those little foxes on there, but I don't like that showing up in the thing. I'd rather show my Jell-O, even though it's backwards.
Is there some stuff you haven't shown me yet?
Yeah, I was just waiting for you to stop yammering.
Oh, sorry, I'm looking at stuff.
Yeah. Have you
Hey, Anthony Cody, I friended you today. You better friend me back or I'm going to be really irked.
Here's my thing. I'm always a little unsure. If you friend me, you may want to send me a message and say it really is me, because I am a little
Well, I checked
hesitant.
it out, the website and everything, and he has mutual friends.
I know, but sometimes you just
You think
don't
that
know.
they could squease by?
They
There's
can.
always a weirdo out there, but I went ahead and friended you, so if it's not you, let me know.
Good God. This really explains things. Okay, so I think you're going to love some of these.
Yes, if you do not have a Baron, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
You're fine.
If you don't have a Baron,
I want this
you
one.
need to get one.
I love this.
It saves your fingers.
Look at that. Here, I'll show y'all up in here. I'm keeping this, so you just don't fall in love with it because it's mine. I love that it has a locust. I'm pretty sure that's a locust. Oh, there's more behind there. Ooh.
Oh, that doesn't need anything else.
No, it doesn't. These are cool.
Is that hand painted?
Well, I would say this is a stamp, and then yes, he did
He
paint it.
painted it by hand after he stamped it.
I don't remember seeing this on a video. Did you show this on a video? I mean, I kind of remember, and I think that these are like, aren't these the Tim Holtz, like, entomology, or whatever, his stamps. Freaking Tim Holtz. So, I really love both of these. These are, but I think...
Oh, Joan Miron said she saw him paint them.
Really? See, I remember you doing the card or something else. It wasn't these, but maybe that was done in the same...
Oh, it's Tim Holtz tissue paper, Mariah. Good eye.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and Paula is a police chief. Oh, police. That is the fox guarding the hen house.
No doubt.
She's more likely behind bars. Oh, no, come on. That's funny.
I don't know. If you're offended by that, Paula, I'm sorry. I don't think that you are, but...
He said he painted them from the back. Oh. So they shine through.
Well, if y'all haven't seen that video, go find it. And see, this
Yeah.
kind of goes with it. Okay, I'm putting that in my pile. I'm going to let you look through these.
Oh, so you're pulling out what you want.
Yes. I mean, the package was mine, so I think I get first dibs. And
I agree.
Okay.
I agree.
And then if and or whatever we have left over, I will make special packets for our big old 10,000 giveaway called the Ceri packets. And then that way, because it's a lot easier, especially those of us that are here in the States, because, I mean, he can do giveaways, but a lot of, you know, it just so happens that usually, like, a lot of the people are over in the States. Now, whatever reason on our giveaways prior to, I had more international. But, you know. Good stuff all the way around. Okay, wet strength tissue, various scraps. Okay. Okay. Hey, I'm doing pretty good on time. I was kind of trying to allot about 45 minutes for this because we love doing it on at things. Plus, I'm trying to, you know, formulate my project over here. Okay.
I definitely want the beetle.
Yeah, I took the other. I left at least one.
That was nice of you.
Yeah.
I also want the mushroom.
Yeah.
Because I think that kind of goes with my other, that they're in the same color range.
Okay, so see some of these. All right. See, because we've got to cover some of these backs with things. Now, this is more piece kind of style of stuff. Ooh, I like that.
Yeah,
one.
don't feel bad about handing some of that paper to me. It wouldn't hurt my feelings. This is really hard. I know I'm supposed to be reading the chat, and I'm not doing it very good.
Hi, Leslie. Hello, Sophia.
Sophia. Yeah, I just noticed her too. And there's Miriam.
She's been here. Oh, did Miriam answer? I know that. Is Diana your swap and make? And then
Hello, Leslie.
who else is participating in the swap and make? Ooh.
SWL says popping in hello. She's
Okay.
she
Hi,
has
Ceri.
a sore wrist. Right.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Oh, I love the black and gold.
I know. It goes more with your stuff. I do really like it, but I'm trying to keep mine a little lighter, brighter, and happier. But look at how good like that looks together.
Lighter, brighter, happier. There we go.
That's me on this side. Lighter, brighter, happier. Well, there's two pieces.
Boy, I love the backs on these.
Ooh, and these feel really interesting.
Yeah.
Like, they've got good.
Hey, I have something that looks similar to that.
It's like the, you know, this is how artists play poker, or you know, go fish.
Here, look.
I have something.
And it's with rice paper.
Look at that.
Hey, Carrie, we must have been thinking on this. That's my palette clean off.
I think that some of this is kind of, you know, those pieces, or just, you know, the leftovers from some other bigger pieces. I really like that.
Sometimes this is kind of like going to the mall. It's really hard to,
yeah,
because it's just the selection is too much. Hello, Leslie. She did a whole bunch of pink high hands. Leslie Brand.
Yes, I said hello to Leslie earlier. Well, I love that lime green, and I like that it's kind of solid because we could stamp or something on that. I don't know how much of it I need, but we're going to take that.
Well, I think you should commemorate that today is the eclipse day also.
Oh, it is. That's why I wore my Science Wins.
Oh, do you want me to find the moon stamp?
Well, that could be a you know, balance, or part of the metamorphosis, changing of, you know.
Oh, the moon. Yes, the cycles of the moon.
Not quite right.
Yeah, everybody needs to make a moon today.
Moonus. Ooh, love that. I don't know if it really goes, but we're gonna figure that out. These are very nice, very nice. Oh, look at that. That's an oldie but a goodie. Or is that?
Well, that goes with the black letters, too.
No, I'm trying to think, though. Is that ours, or is that just some other, like, thing? I think this is ours, because our fading, what is it? Fading circles. It was really funny, like, how to create that. I don't know if people, you know, let me kind of nerd out for a moment. But the spacing and then making them line up, but then create a cool outer edge without cutting, because I wanted all full circles. Anyway, there you go. Ooh. Okay.
I like that.
Yeah, I know. These are, I'm leaving those for you. Ooh, love this. Love, love, love that.
Katora!
Hello, Ketra. I don't know if that, no, that's not the right greens for me. I love this. Look at this. And I don't know how you're getting things to kind of ripple in this way. Feel this. I want this one back, by the way.
Yeah, I think it's just the texture of the paint.
Yeah, it's interesting. Maybe it's more chalk paints?
No, I think it's just, and it could be from brayer offs. You know how it gets mealy?
Uh-huh.
Your paint, if you brayer off on it.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that one. Okay. Like that.
Okay, Adria
Uh-huh.
is off to work out.
Okay, good luck with that.
Yeah. We support you. He says no special technique.
Okay. All right, handing this over to you. There's some goody stuff there. I'm going to hand this bag to you, so if you want to keep it in there.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Carrie. I got Mariah, I know that some of these are not in her color.
This is, see, I watched you make that. Aw, thank you, Ceri. He says time to make magic happen.
Oh, I love the beetle.
I love it. And it says trust your crazy ideas. Oh, I love it. That's awesome. Thank you, Ceri. I'm going to put that over here special. Okay.
Well,
and
this is really terrible. She hands me all this stuff and I can't. I'm supposed to not look at it right now. I'm supposed to read.
Okay. I love this fabric, but I don't know what to do with it. This is a little beyond my skill set. But it's like upholstery.
Oh.
Yeah, like ooh,
oh
now
my goodness.
That side I could glue down to some things. I like that.
Oh, I love this.
But then this like does kind of go
like faux needlepoint.
Oh, it is kind of like faux needle.
That's some nice stuff there, Mariah. I wouldn't mind having a sizable piece of that.
Okay. Well, the crazy thing is I really want. Is it bad that I just want this? I want this butterfly.
Oh, seriously.
Well, listen, lady, I don't need your judgment today. I love you.
She doesn't need my judgment today.
Not today. Maybe tomorrow. We can.
God has an inordinate fondness of beetles. I love beetles. Now, I don't like the stinky kind. If you poke them and they make it stinky, I don't like those.
I like the stinky bugs.
They love the fabric.
Okay.
There are more species of beetles than almost anything else. Oh, she's going to do it. Oh, God. She's sacrificing some butterflies.
Hey, I went to the edge. I tried to find the one that was closest to the edge and didn't muck up the big piece of it.
Well, that was very sweet of you.
I thought so, especially since it's stuff that was sent to me and I'm to do with it as I please, and I'm pleasing. There we go. Okay. Now, since you've...
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, yeah, it is. It's just like, it's printed to look like needlepoint.
Well, but it's woven, too.
Yeah, yeah. It's woven, and then when it's printed, the woven part comes through as stitchery.
No, I think it's stitchery. I mean, look at the back of it.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely, it's a brocade. But it's, you may be right. I think it is woven in.
Now, it's all kind of probably computer generated. And it just feeds the different threads.
It is definitely, it's woven, it's not just printed.
Yeah. It's fantastic. Okay. And little Jim
and I do
Dangles.
Love this Dirty Robin Egg Blue.
Ooh. Look at these little charmy charms. Ooh.
They haven't shown up on my...
That looks like Lucy Ames is one of her trees. There's a little unicorn. I think it's a unicorn. Yeah, there's three things
Tree of Life.
Butterflies.
Can't tell what that
Ooh,
is.
dragonfly. What do you call this symbol?
What is it? I can't.
I'm sorry.
I haven't seen it yet. Oh, it's a...
I think it's Celtic, right?
It's a trip something.
Ooh, I love the little flower. Oh, cute little mothy thing, yes. Oh, and a little angel that says, angels watching. I think overtime.
Triskaidekali.
There we go. I think that sounds right.
That's what it's called.
And there's a little, is that a fairy? I think that's a fairy. Look at those.
Ketra. Yeah, I think it's Triskaidekali something. We looked it up once.
Yes. Okay. I might end up using some of those. I don't know. I like the idea of them. I don't know if it's going to work in this build. Okay, I got one more package here. Look at me. Ooh, 5 minutes. I love it. I love it when I... Let's get stuff
Okay, I'm going to write that down, Anthony.
Now, I've got a little thingy for such thingies, but I want to include, you know, if I don't use these, I would like to send them on to some people. Because yeah. Okay, I'm setting that up there. Remind me, it's over there on my shelf. When I'm looking for the little charmy things. Ooh. Look at that. Look at that. What is that from? Oh, that is some kind of like mulberry type paper. Look.
Oh.
Wow.
Certainly goes with the fabric. I wrote it down, Anthony. I'll look this dude up.
Ooh. Don't let Izzy see these. She'll be hauling off with that. There's an M right on top. Did you do that on purpose? Ew.
Oh, stink bugs are not beetles.
Huh.
Thank you. That we have these things called click beetles. That they jump. Oh, it's Stemperia rice paper.
Oh, is that?
Star Traveler loves the fairy.
See, I wouldn't call that rice paper. Like, to me, that's mulberry paper. But maybe they're the one and the same. Or, I mean, like, I thought it was mulberry fibers.
Yeah. It looks like it's very substantial.
Vetch. What does that mean? Maybe it tells us. Postcard. Flowers, fairies, correspondent. The Vetch Fairy from Flower Fairy Alphabet, 1934.
Yes, Star Traveler says Triscali. I don't know if that's how you say it, but that's how you spell it.
Well, these are pretty cool. I don't think they're going to fit with what I'm doing right now. But I got to put these in a little... I'm going to put them back in their thing and write fairy on there. And I would love to use this, but I would cut it up, and that also feels a little sad.
Vetch is a flower. Yeah, it's also very invasive.
Oh, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. A few magical friends. I love that. That's cute. Look at that.
Part of the pea family, yes, and it's really, in some places, it takes over in Alaska. It's not indigenous to Alaska, and it would. I think they initially started planting it to stabilize steep slopes because it'll grow practically anywhere.
All right.
And that's how it grows, is through rhizomes.
So, flip a fly, flora, fauna. We've got bugs, which is awesome. We've got butterflies. So, I think we have definitely some flying things, and also fauna will be taken care of. Once we get this all laid out and put together, we're going to have flip taken care of. We can stamp some flowers and things because we got a buttload of flowers. Stamps, that is. And also mushrooms, so that might be fun. Let's get this together. And then, you know, we'll have flip taken care of for sure.
Thank you, Carla, for all those fun insect facts.
And Carrie, thank you.
And
this
Carrie,
is some
and
awesome stuff.
Anthony.
Alrighty.
Legumes can absorb and make usable nitrogen from the air. Hello, Phyllis from Germany.
So here's a little question. Do I put these together, break them apart?
Mariah, is there a little envelope in the package for P?
Yeah, she opened it on her birthday. I gave it to her on her birthday. Now, where she put it, I do not know. But it should be with your book. I think you slipped it into your book. We still owe y'all a flip through and talk through of the book and latest updates with things that people have said that have come in after the finalization of the book, of the purple, you know, book. That's what I'm trying to say.
Ew.
Okay, so I like 6. I like the 6 together. Do we put these 2 on the ends? How do we feel about that? Do we like the 2 green ones in the middle? See, these things we need to sort out. I don't care that they're different sizes. That might, you know, bother some people. It does not bother me. I will work it out.
I like the rhythm created with the greens kind of interspersed in there.
You like this? With the bookending of
No.
the... No.
Yeah.
A little like that. I kind of like that. Okay, I gotta move this stuff down. Need my full area.
And we've got some science geeks here.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Okay. I'm trying to sit up straight. I'm trying to be better about that. Sometimes I look over and I'm like, good golly, hunchy. It's not good for me. All right. We like this. Yes, yes.
Yes, yes. Now what are you going to do on the flip downs?
We'll worry about that over on that side. Let's get this together.
Okie dokie.
But should we edge these things? I'm not going to do that. Because I'm going to probably put other things on this. Or do you think we should inky edges? Ink edges or no? Because it was a lot easier right now than it is after the fact. Especially with this kind of tape. I'm thinking this is going to be real interesting. Also going to be interesting on my paper here, which I think smarter thing to do would actually bring in this thing, which I should have cleaned it, but it is what it is, because it's less likely to stick to this.
Cookie Wookie says, let's get inky. Oh, did you know that Anthony
Inky? Okay.
Cody was a middle school science teacher
Yes.
for 18 years? I didn't know that. Well, that's why we like each other. That was my favorite age to teach. It's one of those, you either love them or you don't kind of things. And I love middle school kids.
Look at us with the Distress Ink vintage photo.
Oh, she's decided to ink.
Well, I thought that was the
Well,
ink and think.
that's what Mo said.
Yeah.
Colleen says ink 'em.
I figured this crowd was an inker. Ink 'em.
It's a lot easier to ink 'em now than later.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
A lot easier. I've got to get rid of this stuff Carrie sent because I just can't leave it alone, and I need to.
She wants to futz about with it. Alright, I'm going to use this one because it's handy, and I don't know if this pad may be on its last.
So she passed me
Maybe.
over, and I think I
Oh,
get
looky there.
to keep
Alright.
the envelopes that she's not using.
Mm-hmm.
Is that correct,
That
Mariah?
is, yes, anything I passed over you may have.
And I'm using the bag. Can you hear me crinkling it?
Yes. Everybody's very appreciative of that ASMR.
Okay, I'm finding a new envelope for the ones that you're going to use later. Or,
I have grabbed out, I think, everything that I'm going to use. Because I probably even have more than what I'm going to use.
I really like this one that says Friends. I might have to alter the color a bit. It's a bit cheerful.
I tried to get all the cheerful stuff. Ooh, look at that. That looks good. That looks good.
Pardon.
Oh, and hello, Phyllis Moon. Is Phyllis Moon our German Phyllis? Is that here earlier?
All right.
I think
Anina
so.
says, Phyllis Moon, we don't live far from each other. Well, you in Germany, me in Switzerland.
Oh.
I'm living in Winterthur by Zurich.
Winter.
Winterthur. Okay, I'm keeping these separate.
Okay. Now, don't lose all that stuff, and you might want to, put it all together to hold on to it.
I am. I'm putting it with
Okay.
the unicorn book, but I'm going to read that later. There's lots of interesting stuff in there.
I think Izzy's going to enjoy that.
Oh, Carla says she logged 29 years. Oh, good for you. I did 24 and a half. And then I moved to Alaska.
Retired early. All right, then I'm wondering, although, because I can cover the tape. Thinking about that. Thinking about my connection points and whatnot.
Yeah, that might be kind of like that one tape. You might want to go ahead and use a little glue with it.
You think so?
Well, it's going to stick to itself, I know that.
Yeah.
But I don't know how well it's going to stick to your paper. Oh, Muir Woods. I've been to Muir Woods. Absolutely was the coolest thing ever. I liked that. And then, you know, kind of on the opposite end of the spectrum is we went to Alcatraz. And I actually picked up some gum tree, I don't know what you would call them, pods there. And I had those. I think I still have one in my... I opened up one of my old caboodle things from drawing class.
It's actually an art bin.
And it was like a time capsule.
I think art bin was around before caboodle, but I love that you called it a caboodle.
Oh.
It's funny. They're probably, you know, similar companies, I suppose. That'd be hilarious if they were the same company.
Seed pods, yes. They were the ones that have the little sticky stuff all over them. I thought that they were marvelous. I'd never seen them before.
Are y'all enjoying?
Yeah, I'm enjoying this, you know.
Okay.
Walk down memory lane while you're, you know, doing edges.
Mm-hmm.
They're talking about teachers.
Now, I'm trying to figure out what would be a good, because I've been doing shorts for the streams, and I may have P come over here and hold the camera. This might be a little bit much to ask, but we'll see.
I don't know if I have enough coffee for that.
But what do y'all think?
Little conical things. They were actually very round. Like almost completely round.
All right, are you listening to me?
What?
I think that the interesting-ish little short thing would be showing the connection, like me putting down the tape and showing, connecting these. I don't know. What are y'all's thoughts?
Yeah, using medical tape. I like it because you can tear it and you don't have to cut it. Hello, Colleen. A lot of my friends in Texas are teacher activists. I'll tell you what, we need those because it's absolutely ridiculous. Everything is test driven.
Hey, they're getting away from some of that, and even in Dallas.
Oh, Lori taught art at San Diego State University for 37 years.
Wow, that is cool.
Absolutely. I don't think I could have lasted that long. Well, you know, I think, you know, it wasn't necessarily that I just decided, you know, I kind of needed I've always wanted to go to Alaska, and when the opportunity arose, I just couldn't not take it. Bianca's here. Hello, Kim.
Now, the other thing we could do, which might be kind of smart. Let's talk through this for a second, because I just had an idea. And it doesn't really change up what I was doing. It's just maybe doing one step before the other, because it makes more sense. So, okay, we need to get these back in the order that we kind of wanted them to do. Of course, they don't really fit across my thing. Ooh, do we like that better? One separated or two?
I think you should...
Ooh, I kind of like that. Yeah?
You know, I like that.
Okay.
Oh, Phyllis says, how about we start a new trend and use tags on our luggage? Recently ran out of them and used a mixed media one I'd made with a label of my address. Yeah, just make sure you laminate them or tape them up or whatever, because the
Laminating queen over here.
those people will destroy it. You need to put it on with, like, you know, razor wire or something.
Okay, here's what I was thinking. So, because I was going to probably have to double up the tape, you know, like, it needs to, like, have it on both sides.
Yes.
But rather than doing that, go ahead and kind of one and doneer, or we can collage it together back here. That might be kind of cool. Because I kept the little pieces from Ceri. So I have all these, and I could just piece it together. That might be kind of fun. Or just use, you know, a couple of different, you know, we can do it in like one larger one, and then we can stamp on the back. So
Yeah.
more collaging small pieces or big piece, or we could kind of mix that
Well,
up.
I think you mix it up because I like the idea of the continuity of one big piece.
Okay, me too.
Don't you?
Yes. So let's do that real quick. I need one of the brushes. Ooh, and actually what I'm going to do is use the crap tape. That's washi tape if y'all are, you know, new around here.
I'm handing you the whole deal there.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Put that over here.
Sweet gum pod. That's it, Carla. That's what it was. I just thought of, I'm going to paint it gold. Probably use folk art metallic. See, I can't do that right now, though, because it will take up my entire...
What are you talking about?
You can use that medical tape. I bought a whole case of it.
All right, so just to talk y'all through what is happening here, I'm gonna tape these down to
Crap
hold.
tape equals washi tape.
That's
Yeah.
right. I would like the bottoms to match up. I don't really care about this up here. I just think, you know, for whatever purposes, it's just my brain saying at least line up the bottom. The top doesn't necessarily matter.
I think you're right. One, you can't go willy-nilly.
Both ways. Yeah, it'll be kind of weird. Like, that was sloppy. Where this looks more planned. And I kind of like that. So, yes, what's going to happen here is we're actually going to glue over this tape. It's not going to be a big deal. I don't think much of it's going to show through. And even if it does, it's not like, ah.
Hello, Marguerite.
So, I want to keep the positioning, this uniform.
Susan says, hashtag crap tape saves the day.
Yes. What's going to happen is I am going to glue over this, and then I'll just trim it from the other side. That's my thought. Because I'm going to trim up the thing anyway. But this way, at least they're held in place while I am kind of collaging this backside together. And I'm leaving enough space in between here to just allow for some movement. And if we do add some other things there, it's not going to be too tight.
You always want to think about that.
Yes.
Hello, Marguerite.
And I just eyeball this because, again, I don't think that it necessarily matters.
No, that was actually, yeah.
I wish my board was a little longer. We got to overhang, but I'll work through it.
I didn't even hear orifice today.
No? Well, you
They
usually...
said it happened at some point.
Oh, well, it's usually you that says it, so. Okay. Stuck down. We're going to use this because I love, love, love this. This is just...
Bye, Becky. She's going to go lay down on her blanket and watch the clip.
Okay.
Marguerite says, hello, Patricia, got your card. Yay! Remind me, which one was it?
Things get sent out, and then it's like, it just sort of
I know, it
fades
leaves your
to the
mind.
background. Okay, we're going to do that. Now, if I was doing this behind the scenes, I would probably spend way more time and more overthinking than what is
Here,
it?
Mariah, you should dab that off on a napkin.
I got it. These are dry.
Well, this is dry also.
But I really am trying to get in as much as possible for you guys to see, like, this is totally something I'm on board with. Like, I love building in this way. Building a book.
Oh, Marguerite says the graphite kurataki. I don't know what that.
Oh, yeah, she got one of the flowers.
Is do a Ceri style dump journal with a tab hinge method, and she's going to wildly sling on paint with abandon.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, a welding mask. That's pretty heavy duty.
Yeah. It's got to be I think a 12 or a 13 plus rated or whatever they call that. I don't know exactly how they work that out, but okay. And this is just the extra heavy gel medium, the Amsterdam kind of fancy stuff, but it works really well, and it doesn't have a lot of glossiness to it, which is kind of good because you can always add that gloss in later. I mean, you can gloss it up in, you know, at any point in time. Now, I want to utilize as much of this as possible, but I still do want to be able to just kind of trim it out. Okay, good. And back behind here, I have freezer paper, or it's the, you know, like the stuff that meat, they put.
Yes,
Wrap meat
you
and
wrap
things.
they used to at the butcher shops.
Yes. So I'm not too terribly worried about things super sticking. I mean, and we're going to pull these up here in a minute, so I'm not terribly worried about that. A great tool to utilize while doing something like this are these little, I think it's what, catalysts, or, I love this thing. She hates it.
I don't like it.
A credit card or something just to kind of help pull the, while you're doing this, is a great tool to have.
Susan will be employing the Eddie Vodka Loosen Up method in
Okay.
her wild abandon painting
Wonderful.
style.
Love it.
Yeah, well, what's really sad is I don't even need to do that. I can just do that anyway.
It's kind of just how she lives her life. Sort of. All right, I don't know if you want to come over here, if this is the part that we want to, maybe me peeling this up and just saying, hey, if you want to see more about how this was created.
I think that'd be great.
Okay, that's the part we'll video as a little short. Okie dokie. Now what I want to do. There we go.
Don't understand what a capitalist wedge is.
That's
Darcy.
this.
Oh, is that what that is?
See, she doesn't like it.
Oh,
I love
I
this
think
thing.
find that thing totally.
I like the weight of it. Like it's just kind of a nifty thing. I like the way it feels. I like it.
Takes up a lot of room.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's a good thing. Yeah.
Well, I was gonna go underneath that. Let's see. Is this gonna be the, no, not the nice edge. Okay. Well, poopity doopity. It's just gonna have to be kind of a straight edge, and we'll deal with that in another way.
If you move it down a little bit more at the top part there, you'll.
Or do you want See, it would probably be even better like that. Let me see what I can do here. Jeez. See, this is the...
You need some more glue on it. Rubber scraper.
There we go. Wonderful.
Rhonda says, you can't fool me. That's a spatula without a handle.
Kind of.
Yeah.
It's heavier, though.
And they can charge a lot more for it because it doesn't have a handle.
It's a specialty tool.
It's a specialty tool. My bum. Exactly. If they put it, you know, kitchen tools that you can buy at the Target store for pennies on the dollar, when they
make you holler.
Alter it just ever so slightly and say it's, you know, a tool.
I know some of those.
She wanted to know if it's for auto body work.
No, it's actually like a craft tool.
I had to have one because someone thought that they were so wonderful. I just use a credit card. And I just think it works well better. Plus, it doesn't take, it's not fat, and it doesn't grab everything when you pull it off the cart.
Well, this is all about, like, learning how to use your tools.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I think that little thing was $8.
She bought it, and that's the funny thing.
And I was irked.
And there for a while, I was kind of
All it says, yep, I pulled the handle off mine, now it's a catalyst.
Y'all are encouraging her. This is where she gets a false sense of, I don't know, righteousness. I don't.
Marguerite says she's seen those things in the auto department. Yeah, and see, Quirky Queen, she agrees with me. She thinks it's all hype.
Some of it is, but I do like the tool.
Oh, yeah, now you also have a scratching stick.
Scratching stick.
Yeah, and if you glue one of those wiggly wobbly rubbery things Izzy's got floating around here somewhere to your stick.
I need to hurry up here because I'm feeling like some of those down here is
like
like
getting
gluing
glue
it.
in
I know.
places you don't really want it.
But I just felt like this was a get her done kind of situation, so we might be able to at least like get the bulk of the book part, flip part, completed. Ooh, there we are. I like that. Oh, and right behind my head. I'm sorry, guys. There we go. Try to move that into the corner so you can see what I'm doing here. This final little... Oh, so close here. We're just going to patch that in because I think that looks kind of cool.
Is it clear in Texas for the eclipse? I do not know what the weather
so
outside
far,
is.
I think so.
It was earlier, but when I come upstairs and our windows are all shuttered.
Shuttered. Okay, can you please come over here?
I'm going to come over there and y'all just be nice while I'm gone. Oh!
Okay, what I need you to do is kind of, you know, try to keep it steady. The best way to do that is to hold your arms in. I don't know if y'all know this, if you want to know a little thing about, you know, doing things. So, if you hold your arms to your body and hold it, it steadies it. Now,
Well, is it alright if I close this drawer?
Yes, you may. You may.
Move the chopper.
Mm-hmm. There you go. You need to hit that. And this is the main thing that we're showing. So let me know when you're ready to go. Good?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you want to see more about how this particular little tag flippy book was created there on the back side, join us in today's live stream. Boom shakalaka.
I even did a little close-up
Oh,
there.
good God. All right. We'll see how that turns out. If it shows up out there on the YouTube and Instagram Reels, y'all know she did a real good job. Otherwise, she didn't. And we'll talk to her about
I
that.
really love that blue showing through with the orange. I think it's just,
Yeah.
that was a really
I
brilliant.
planned that. I didn't. Now, if I was a smart girl, what I'd do is put this under this here mat and let it dry overnight. But we're not going to do that. Because we're going to...
Well, we don't have time for that.
Yeah, we don't have time for such luxuries. And I'll probably just come along with some glitter glue and get these edges. But let's, or should I should probably do that now. That would be a good thing to get done now.
Yeah, they're going a bit.
Yeah, they're
wavy.
They're lifting up on me. So these tags are curlers. I'm not going to put that in my mouth. I'm going to put that right there. There we go. Another great thing to have magnets around. So you can stick your pen to it.
And it always seems to happen on the edge, which is really kind of fortunate. And she's got the small nozzle.
I do. And I'm not a crazy gluer.
Make sure it squishes out or you haven't used enough.
That's her philosophy. I'm going to hold that down and have a little sippy here. Those of you that have come in, do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. Thumbsy upsies.
Marta. And Lydia. Hello, Lydia. It's clear in Connecticut. Clear in Michigan. I don't know what Eddie says. Ain't nobody got time for that. I don't know what they don't have time for. It's overcast in Rhode Island. Hashtag like. Like, thumbsies, upsies, and subscribe if you haven't. I can't imagine we have anybody here who hasn't subscribed.
Now that one slipped down a little bit, but, you know, we're not going to obsess about these things, y'all.
Yeah, we're not going to.
What I could even come along and do is just fold it up and give it a nice little clear up any of that issue.
There you, yeah, chop it.
Chop it. Now we'll have to figure out how to kind of ink that edge again, but I think we'll be all right. You know, these are the things that add to the problem solving.
And Susan Billiou says fabulous. She has tons of tags and she wasn't sure
what to do with them.
And this is a good way to do it. And I'll tell you what the other thing is.
Metamorphosis.
Metamorphosis.
Who knew that was going to be the big one?
If you save your little here, Mariah, put this, show them that this makes a lovely little pocket for your.
Oh, good God, her and her tea
tag
things.
on
Look
the
at
back.
that, though. It does look lovely. Look at me doing things. Well, that actually is right side up because this will be the top side. It smells so
And
good.
it smells lovely.
Yes.
Well, I don't think you should put it on that side. I think you need to put it on your other side.
Okay.
And I should see what color the Bergamo
Hello,
tea
Sandy.
things.
I just put the boxes in the pantry.
Mo likes, she likes a little Jack in her Coke.
Oh.
I got a small nozzle and I ain't afraid to use it.
That's right.
And
Size matters. And I keep telling Brett because he
no time to let things dry is absolutely.
no.
Okay, Marcia's going to Tucson. She said it's been very chilly in San Diego.
Just kind of, you know, getting some of those edges. Hey, I want y'all to notice, like on the fly here. On the fly. Look at me. On the fly. See, that goes to the flip fly, Fauna, Flora.
I don't think you should put the orange stash, or the orange stash.
No.
On that side, Mariah. It doesn't work. But I want to know what, I don't know what color the,
Okay. But I just want y'all to notice, like there at the end, thank goodness Carrie did supply those other pieces. And I'm sure he probably did this maybe in the same run of things because the colors went so well together. Or just, you know, that turned out really nicely. But how well those pieced in, even though they were a completely different piece of paper. So, the moral to that story is, when you are creating your papers, your painty papers, or purchasing painty papers, make sure there are multiples that go together, because you're always going to need more than you think that you need.
Absolutely. I subscribe to that.
Yes.
And Susan says you're on a roll, Mariah.
Thank you. Okay, I'm feeling pretty good about all of that there. I'm going to trim the bottom up first. Hey, and I think our little crappy tape thing, I think that worked out pretty well. It's the first time I've ever done it quite like that.
You want to use my miniature chopper? It works well if you hold it very tightly.
You know, I could be all like this, and we could just get her done.
Here.
Hold on. Is that too much to cut at once?
Well, and I also have these giant, very sharp scissors. I recommend these.
Do you see what I'm doing? Is this an improved something or other with these?
It doesn't hurt my feelings any. I don't know about the rest of y'all.
Hey, I'm just going to be real honest with y'all. I know you love your some Tim Holtz and whatnot, but I like the handles on these bad boys way better than I like the handles on these.
Well,
but I can see why you like them better. It has a wider thing.
It does.
Small-handed people, which I have small hands, small fingers. She has bigger hands, little meteor phalanges. Meteor phalanges. I'm gonna use mine. Here.
Well, I have fatter hands than she does. This is
we just discussed that.
I love these scissors.
Remember, what I'm doing here is definitely not necessarily what I would recommend for just anybody to do. Because I'm trying to do too much all at once. But I really do want to just kind of get some of this done for y'all. So it's like, you know, there's more than just 2 steps that were shown in a video. That's really where I'm going with this. But we're going to go there. Try it that way.
Yes, we have New England as well represented today.
Wonderful. Good golly, is that where I was off on that one?
Well, that must have kind of had a little slippage there.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, wow.
I guess I was on a...
It's that stupid tape. It lifted.
It may have. Well, yeah, well, let's blame the tape. We're going to blame the tape, y'all.
Oh, Paula's a lefty. I didn't know that.
See, look at that. That proved how off we are. I mean, y'all knew we were off.
Yeah, what are you doing about that top part?
Oh, simmer down. Look away, Carrie. Things are getting a little wonky.
Right. Her eclipse glasses didn't arrive from Amazon, so she and her friend decided to put a box on her head with pretend eye holes and attach aluminum foil antenna to contact the aliens.
Wonderful. I love this. Like, Gia posted a really funny thing. I loved that. Some people be losing their minds during this thing.
Yeah, I'm telling you that tape is just, if you don't glue it down, it doesn't work. Should have used that medical tape.
Yeah, but I didn't want it messing up the design.
I don't think it's all that sticky.
Well, you know, we're learning things, y'all.
We are.
I'm going to use my little bit smaller scissors for this situation. Okay, so this does bring us to, where do we trim this? Where do we stop it? I mean, my little feelings are like right in here. That's
Well, what are you going to do about that stupid tape?
Look, lady, look. Just watch. You see? Watch. Whoop! Tape gone. That's what I did down at the bottom.
Yeah, I know, but it's going to leave a hole there. You're going to have to come in with your small nozzle and re-glue it, because otherwise it'll just be...
It's glued. Because I put the matte medium on it.
Oh, yeah, but did you get both sides?
Oh, you think it's going to lift? I don't
think
know.
your tape's going to lift.
I mean, you can always stick it in the hole.
Oh, the library delivery guy gave her Eclipse glasses and viewers.
Izzy got some at church the other day, which was wonderful. And so Brad and I are going to use those. And then they're supplying it. The Perot Museum of what is it? I don't think it's natural history. It's like the science and something or other.
It's really a cool place.
It's a very cool place. But
We took Izzy there once.
Donated to a lot of the schools. I don't know if all the schools, but Izzy's school. So that was really nifty and fun. We were going to donate to Izzy's class because about 2 months ago, we were like, ooh, are you guys doing something? The teacher said yes, and they had been provided the glasses. So that's cool.
Glenda wants you to sew around it.
Glenda, I'll send it to you and you can sew around it for me, because thing is, we do have a sewing machine. There's no place to actually I guess we could set it up on the kitchen table for a day, but see, that always makes me nervous, setting up these sort of temporary situations. Plus, it's just, I don't know how to sew through paper. I've never done it. I mean, the last time I ran that sewing machine was when we were back in Carrollton, and we did those, I think that's your hair that was on there. We did those curtains, and we didn't have the little pedal because Miss Thing over here had lost it, because I had loaned her my sewing machine, and so we ran it with Brad's drill. I have pictures of that. I should post it. Some crafty business, y'all.
Oh, they had school closures because of the eclipse.
Where's this at?
I don't know. I think it's better to keep your kids at school, because you might have really stupid parents at home that allow them to look at the sun without any
Proper supervision.
Susan says. And he said she had a baby.
I did.
That was in capital letters. That's why I hollered it. Yeah, we have it set up in the hobo camp. The hobo camp is kind of...
She was a little offended that we called it the hobo camp.
Yeah, she was. She said, what does that mean?
I said, I don't know. Do you know what a hobo is? She says, well, somebody that's poor. And I'm like, well, no, not necessarily. Some people just kind of
Homeless.
Some people choose that lifestyle. But they tend to live in little camps and have little, you know, what do you call that? Like a lean-to?
Yeah.
That's basically what she's created in my gallery room, is a lean-to.
With the chairs from the bar stools.
And then she started making another new little, you know, cavey hole thing with her, you know, human dog bed over in the... And I told her she couldn't have 2 areas. She just cannot have 2 areas. Although she has 2 areas currently, because hobo camp is still up and running. It just doesn't have her bed inside of the little lean-to.
The bed's mobile.
The bed is mobile. And she has people haul it around for her, because she can't really move it around. Okay. I love this. I think it looks so beautiful. I hadn't really totally thought about the blue showing through, but I mean, it's perfect.
It is.
Okay, let's see about this other here tape business. Should we try to do a second video just in case you didn't do well on the first one?
No, I think it'll be fine.
Okay, you feel confident in
I do.
in the information we provided and your videography skills? Oh, I love this. Number one, it's a really cool texture. It mimics what Ceri had done here.
Oh yeah, because it does have that kind of square texture.
Yes. Now, you're saying that I should probably... Do I need to add glue to this as well?
Well, I don't know that yet.
Let's see.
But I think if you buff it out really well.
I mean, I think it's sticking pretty good. It does peel up, but...
Well, it's supposed to. It's that kind of tape.
Right.
And it's not supposed to, like, you know, tear off your skin.
Yeah, and I kind of like that it... I like that. And look at that. And it sort of, you know, muted the colors ever so slightly, which is fine. I'm digging this. I'll try to line this one up a little bit better. That one is a little wonky. But see, if you go through and just kind of do that. Love it.
Carolyn says she drug out her sewing machine and she really likes to sew paper.
Well, and here's my other concern is, like, once we bust that sewing machine out, that baby's going to want to be involved. And I don't know that I have the patience for it, personally. Like, this is... We tell her this a lot of times. Like, it's one of those things where, you know, it's like the flying of the kite, which, by the way, the kite was returned. Somebody dug it out of the pond and left it on the bench, and then Popsy went and got it. Just a little kite update. I know y'all were worried about that. Anyway, it's this whole...
Yes, and
like
Silver Granny says, I like how invisible it is. What kind of tape are we using here? It's medical.
Okay. Okta. Okay-ta. Oh.
God. She'll tell you why it's funny here. Here, just a minute as soon as she quits.
Okay. Woo! It's okay tape. But, you know, because they cut the roll thing. Y'all see? But see, you got to read down to the next line to be able to... It's oktape.com. I'm sure you can find that on Amazon. I do not have it in our affiliate stuff. But I will, if y'all want me to. Woo, that was funny. I'm going to chuckle about that later. Y'all let me know. Okay, so look at me using all of my scissors. I got one more pair. I'll bust those out here in a second. Okay, I am humoring myself today. I hope y'all are even just halfway as humored as I am at myself.
Jennifer thought it was funny.
Okay.
And Eileen Marie Create says she thought it was funny too.
Well, thank you guys.
And she's using the
yeah, this thing.
The tool.
Yeah. Look at it, having a second job. It's earning its keep.
Absolutely, getting down in the crevices and corners.
Mm-hmm.
Buffing that tape out.
It may end up needing a little, you know, glue later on.
On the edges, I suspect so.
Yeah, but overall, I'm pleased with what's happening here. Okay. Ceri, are you happy with what I'm doing? I mean, overall. I understand that some of this is probably absolutely mind-blowingly, like, see, in fact, see, look at that. That one slid. It's a little...
Susan says she's laughing with you, Mariah, not at you.
Okay, good. No, hey, me too. And I highly encourage, if y'all haven't watched Ceri's video about him, you know, he's very excited and somewhat apprehensive about the interview. More about the technology part, not actually the interview. But go and watch that. Number one, it's just so sweet, and I mean, just warms my heart that he just, I don't know, he seems to think we're pretty cool.
Well, we think he's really cool.
I know, and I think that that's cool too. Okay. This is the tricky part about working with these accordions is, you know, once you've kind of have things in place, trying to do this clippy business along the bottom is tricky. Tricky. I went a little further on this one.
So true, Sandy, so true. Glenn says exercising the cheeks today.
There we go. Loving that. Oh, love it. And some of the stuff was done. So this is Ceri's number stamp, I believe, or he may have actually dabbed that with because it comes in both the stamp and the
Stencil.
Thank you. Yeah.
Words are hard.
Words are hard when I'm like thinking about. This is a stamp. We have things that are, oh, this is a stamp. This is one of his stamps. Coated mesh, I think, is what that one's called. And then this is just silly circles. And then this is scattered numbers. Look at me. Bam. And then this comes from his masks in the 4 lazy layers.
Tammy Tutu.
Hey, Tammy.
Numbers are stamped with acrylic paints, Ceri said. And she says, good thought to make a,
Ooh, yeah, that's sticking.
a tag book.
There we go. Well, it's flippy. And we're certainly flying by the seat of our pants. That is another justification for the thing that we're doing here. Okay. Getting the technique down, y'all. Usually happens right about the last one.
You're refining your process.
Yes, I am refining my process. Hey, by the way, I tagged Adam Savage over there at Tested, letting him know that we were very inspired and that we were refining processes over here at Pam Artist Studio. So if you're watching, Adam, hello. One of these days, somebody is going to be watching us and be like, hi.
And Liz Fahey says, looking good, Mariah. She loves the blue backing coming through between the tags.
Super happy accident.
And there's Ceri's scattered numbers stamp tag.
Wonderful.
Whatever you call that, you know, you hit on it and you can go there.
A link. Happening in the chat.
Bye, Anthony.
Bye, Anthony.
We're happy to have you here whenever you can be here.
I like the way this tape rolls out. It makes a cool sound, too.
I was using so much of that when my fingers were really, really sore from, and so I thought I needed a whole bunch of it, but, you know, shortly thereafter I
Worked it out.
that
Now, see, isn't that
the
interesting?
Baron saved me from,
For some reason, it doesn't want to stick, like, right there in that area.
there might be some oily substance there.
Something. Very
So you might want to go ahead and...
Yeah, I'll add some glue up there.
And Silver Granny says, I love Adam. He is so quirky, fun, and smart as a whip.
Oh, so true. I mean, I have been, like, binge watching stuff from him because it just makes me happy. Makes me think about things. I love the problem solving. And, boop.
Do y'all remember that show called Connections?
Like,
I don't know. It was quite a few years ago. I liked that show. And it's but I think it's on a channel where you have to be a subscriber to it. Pardon me.
thank you. She's going to the doctor today. that. What time is it? Oh, look at us. 25 minutes. My goodness, we might be able to do some flippy business. Now.
Yeah, you moved through that like a champ, Mariah.
I mean, that was some record speed, y'all. I want y'all to know. Because we spent 45 minutes looking through things. So then, that is about 45 minutes to create. But, keep in mind, this was all ready. So just construction itself took 45 minutes. This is why, like, I mean, don't ever beat yourself up when you're like, man, this is taking a long time. Because you've watched something and they've sped through, so your anticipation of time is not necessarily true to, like, an actual build. One of the things that we love being able to do over here. But, you know, and I wasn't you saw, I'm not him-hawing about too much here.
All right, now, Adam who?
Adam Savage Tested. It's Adam Savage Tested is the channel. He used to be on Mythbusters. Y'all would know him from there. And he's done a lot of things. But those are probably the, you know, that's the thing you're going to most likely know him from. Okay.
Bye, Robin.
So in love with
Have fun at your party.
Okay.
Yes, Carrie knows who he is.
Now, if we are flipping these, are we going to do them individually? Yes, we should do them individually because I just want them to be connected on here. We could even make them...
Well, I think you need to do something to your thing before you can... the back of them before you connect.
Agreed. Agreed. But let's kind of figure out which ones, like, once they are flipped up, where they should go. And if it indeed these do go with this now.
Yeah, those look like friends.
And do we have it flipped from the bottom or just on the tag itself? Some questions there. And do we put one on every one of them? Or do we leave?
Absolutely. You got to do every one of them.
Okay. And the fun thing about...
Yeah, can you move it down just a tiny bit more? That last one's right where your head is.
Oh, sorry. Yep. I could turn my... I really don't even look into this very often.
Ceri says that I should gel print on the backs.
Okay.
Well, that would be fast.
Or I do have a stack of his gel prints over here still.
There is a stack of gel prints.
And the other thing that we could do is I could actually find something. So these are more camouflaged.
What do you mean camouflage?
So I find the other papers that are similar to what we have here. And then when you flip it open, then you get more of the woo. Or we could even do like every other one of them to where they're like that. So...
Well, that would kind of create a little bit of a rhythm there.
Two. That's always fun. Like, we could do it like that.
No, you have to stay with your rhythm there.
I don't have to.
Yes, you do.
Don't have to. You aren't the boss of me.
Screwed it up.
So angry. So angry. Okay, so... thoughts on that again? What do y'all think? Flip all directions.
I'm sorry, I think you need to keep with your rhythm.
Keep with the rhythm. So
up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down.
Up, down, up, down. What? Oh, like, so you do like it that it would be... Okay, so that. You feel like that?
No. Change the end ones. There you go.
Okay, yeah. I forget she was on a delay. Like Darcy says, all directions. What does that mean? I have a funny story about the rhythm method. And just, if you want to know, Eddie, you let me know. But I don't
See,
think
Eddie
it's
says he
appropriate here.
prefers the rhythm method.
Yeah, I know.
Too.
I don't know if I would assume he's making a funny there too, because it is.
Oh, he's not. It creates
Eddie?
rhythm, you know. But
Eddie, are you Catholic?
But.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Joan said her parents used that method. 8 children later.
Yeah, see?
Eddie said he'll let you know.
Okay. I have a funny story about that. Okay, so, oh, you're saying, so, like,
Share alert.
this one would flip this away.
I
And
just
then
don't know
this
that
one
that's possible. I think that they can all flip down. But if you have them so that
Ooh,
you've
and then
got
this
the
one.
color reference.
And some could flip that way.
Because here's the thing. I'm just going to remind you about that book that you made.
Oh, well, this is different. But
Everything was falling out and falling over. Oh, Eddie's a Reformed Catholic.
Okay, yeah.
Huh. Belinda's going to lunch. This is probably a good time to go.
Yeah. Okay.
We're fussing and fighting here over what's going to, whether it's going to flip up, down, sideways.
Oh, it's going to flip different directions because I think that's fun.
And I think that's a really bad idea, but you know what? It isn't my book.
That's right.
I must remind myself of that. I do not have any, I have no skin in this game. 2 outer tags put so that they fold out from the outer edge. Make 2 that fold out from the top and 2 that flip down from the bottom. That's what Silver Granny says.
Okay. I'm going to kind of, yes. I think we're
on
on
Miriam says you can join them the same as the others and then flip down.
Yeah. I'm going to have
not going to do that, Miriam, because that would just be too dadgum easy to do.
Yeah, we're going to add a little, we're flipping, so we need to flip all kinds of different ways. Flipping. Now, the thing that we do need to decide here, though, for sure, is...
Well, that's what I want her to do, Kirsten, but she doesn't want to do that. She wants them to flip all different ways. So she's going to have to do each one.
What, did you mean, like, run a piece of tape and they just...
Yeah. That was what I'd do.
I ain't in that much of a hurry. Okay, so, lots of thoughts with all that. One thing I am kind of noticing here, so some of them are kind of same size as the bigger tag. So I've got to kind of keep that in mind. I don't know that it really...
Okay, well, Carrie wants you to trim the top edge to be even.
I know he does.
Bless his heart. Okay, Dawn says the outside ones could flip sideways and every other
I'm gonna do
top
that.
Bottom.
I'm gonna do that for you, Carrie. I mean, you sent me this stuff. I should honor you in that. So let's make a little mark, so I know what I'm doing. Somebody has stolen thievery of my ruler that used to be here. Used to be a ruler that sat right here, perfectly on this edge, and I knew where it was. It has been
I didn't do it.
Has been taken, and I don't know where it is, and it upsets me.
It's the 18-incher too.
It is. It's the long one.
Well, I only have a 12-incher.
Well, it'll get her done.
And I want it back.
Okay.
Everybody Carrie is having palpitations.
Okay, there you go.
Okay.
Look at that. We're gonna lop her off.
And there's a lot of other people that agree the top should be even too.
Okay. I don't agree with that, but I didn't, it wasn't like a deal breaker for me. But we do need to get something on the back sides of these, no matter what we do with them as far as flipping and whatnot.
My ruler back.
Should we glue things to them, or should we have Patricia? We could have her gel print them tomorrow, and that would be good for Tweaky Tuesday. And then we could come back at this, and maybe even she'll allow me another day on camera.
Silver Granny likes I'm partial to the uneven tops it added generates added interest. Well,
Yeah,
I
I'm
did-
with you on that one too. But
I like it too.
we're gonna love on Ceri though, because I know that was a hard one to swallow.
And Susan Billieu says, I like the whimsy of the two taller ones.
Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Now you know it's still a little like do, but hopefully that makes you feel better. I hope that.
Oh, it's fatter.
Yeah.
Paola
So we
says,
still have
lock,
a little
lock
whimsy.
the top.
Yeah, we still have a little whimsy, but look at that. But see, because I left enough margin, what do you call this? The book terms, I can't remember. The fold, the crease, this area, we left enough of it, so the size and the difference in the tag
Isn't an issue.
it isn't, because it slides enough that it doesn't mess us up. There we go. Trimming some things up.
Bye, Miriam. I'm going to have lunch and then I'll try to get in on yours.
Yeah. We've got orders out the wazoo, and yeah.
Susan Billy says, now instead of being taller, they're fatter.
Yeah.
Hey, I always said I'd be the right height for my weight if I was just a little taller.
Justification.
Justification.
Okay, well, we have 13 minutes here. What should I do in the 13 minutes? These are going to be dealt with on Tuesday, and then we will do the backs of them. So that's to be discussed then.
So are you going to go ahead and put paper on it, or are we going to gel plate it?
You're going to gel Play-Doh, because I just think that'll be fun.
Well, here's what I might do. I might, because, you know, Carrie, I actually started using my stamps on with the gel plate and acrylic
She did.
paint. And I think quite successfully, by the way. What I could do is get out Carrie's number stamp.
Mm-hmm.
And some others that are there. Okay, and you better get ready. Silver Granny's sending a mega order today.
Oh, goodness. All right. We're ready. Hey, I tell you, with the new stamp machine, our stress has been lifted, because it was so slowing us down if anybody ordered stamps, or if we had large stamps orders, that was just becoming like, oh, God. Because it would just hold up everything, really.
Somebody wants to know if wazoo is the same as an orifice. Yes.
Could be. Interchangeable.
It's like the South Pole of orifices.
I'm fussy cutting this here fabric
Boy,
butterfly.
I'll say. If you're careful, you can get that side-headed butterfly to actually, be used for something else.
Yeah, maybe.
Monday the 15th for the interview with Ceri.
Yes. And if you go ahead and come, he posted the link, but what you're going to want to do is click on it and then hit the notification thing, notify me, and it will. What are your thoughts and feelings on that?
I think that's lovely.
And then even if, we'll have a little panel thing there.
Yeah, you might have to cut it and move it.
What do you mean cut it and move it?
Like nip the wings and put one on one side and the body on the other. Just, so it opens and closes.
But this might be the flip down one. And then you just...
Oh, well, it's still going to accordion fold over that wing.
But this is fabric. So I'm thinking that you don't think that that's... You think I should cut it.
Cut it and then just move it over. Yeah.
The other thing we could do is just cut it straight up in the
middle. You could do more of it so that... Don't cut it down the middle. Please don't do that. Oh, God, she's going to do that.
I'm not... Okay, what are you saying? Go back.
I like the asymmetrical quality of putting it on the diagonal, but have more of the wing so it doesn't look like an afterthought. Like, oh dang, look at this little piece hangs over. I better cut that booger off.
Okay, so more like this, where it's just peeking out. We see it. I can cut it here and then slide it.
Yes, and slide it over so that it's not in the crease.
Okay. I say we just glue it down and make that happen, because I was just so digging on. I knew that these colors and this butterfly were like simpatico, as you would say.
Yeah.
She does. She likes to say that. And I'm so tempted to lop off these fairy wings. Because I like the wings. Although we could keep the fairy. What do you think about that? Is that too much?
No, and you still have the idea.
But I don't like the words. Like, I just
want to have her on the other end so she's looking into the design.
Oh, well, I liked her over both sides, but that's good too. That works.
Yeah, I think you should remove the words. I don't like the words.
Yeah. Okay, we got some things to do here in the last 9 minutes.
I like the contrast with the wings on that also.
Okay, I'm going to kind of mark this with my pencil just so I sort of know.
And it looks really great with the colors in the fairy and the colors in the of the wing.
Mm-hmm. Choop. Yeah, and even look at this, like, with that one being the thing. Or, you know, we may not, maybe we just do some of those, and we'll see what happens after they have been tweaked by the, you know, gel print master over here. That was me stepping up a little bit.
Yeah, you might want to do the flip downs on the other side.
Or maybe we just need 1 or 2 flip downs. Because we've got these other, like, I like this one. Like, we could do this. This one will be cool because, you know, it'll sort of be hidden there. And then we flip down and you see the butterfly. Okay. And then it's just kind of peeking out over here on the other side, too. Now, something fun that would be, you know, like if I just wanted to glue this with the art glitter glue around the edges, I could even make this a little tucky spot for something. Y'all see what I'm saying? I need something little to stick in there too.
Mariah can be ruthless, Carol.
See, you know, like a see, these are the weird things my baby makes me.
Yeah,
and leaves
Dolores
me.
wants you to lose the words also.
Yeah, we're gonna lose the words. But see, we could slip something in there if I leave it open.
I think that's marvelous.
Okay.
But, yeah.
Okay. Should I use the matte medium or should I just go ahead and use the art glitter glue and just kind of do a little out?
I think you should like make it a vertical belly band.
Okay.
So just that edge of the wing and then the one right next to it.
Right. I'm going to leave about this much open.
You could just leave the whole middle open.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Boop-be-de-doo. Then we're going to do it with the art glitter glue because I can't be that precise with the doop-de-doo.
Okay. Bless you.
Thank you.
Silver Granny says, pull the fairy down a bit to ground her feet on the bottom.
Oh, I am. I'm probably going to, yeah, I'm going to lop off that stuff. But, yeah, we'll keep her feet. And then I like this stuff over here, so we may even flip it and use it up here just to, you know, layer it. So she's just kind of temporarily in waiting while we deal with our butterfly.
Yes, and Colleen says, don't rush. There's only 8 minutes left. Think on it.
Okay. Well, we're making these decisions. She's
I think
worried.
the decision with that is not a bad one.
Okay.
If you decide you want to glue the whole thing down, you can always
come back
your
and
little nozzle in there and
shake it about. Do the hokey pokey. A lot of hokey pokeying happened lately. I don't know what that's about.
Okay, and Mo says, what's the closure on this book? Could the butterfly add to that closure or magnet?
Ooh.
Well, you know, we got a whole...
oh, no, I'm putting it in the envelope. Hopefully.
It's going to go back into the colored envelope.
Hopefully. I'm not going to try to make this too terribly thick. We just need to make sure that we have our prompts in here, which so far we have the flip.
Well, and here's the other thing we've got is I could do some more when I do the gel printing. I could do butterflies too.
Oh, that would be great.
We just have to come to a decision on a color. And I think that we can do that.
I'm gluing like pee. It's squishing.
Well, oh, we got enough glue.
Now this one, we're just going to glue that little booger boy down there.
I know Mariah and her little fairy sneezes. And Susan says she's like me. She has boot camp sneezes.
Oh God! I mean her, and Brad. Brad's a loud, like things vibrate when he sneezes, and sometimes it scares the bejesus out of me.
She is a delicate little sneezer.
There we go. Look at that. It's so cute. And what we could do, like if we don't use all these tags, see, we could cut them in half and create little tucky business there. All right, we got 4 minutes here. I am going to go ahead and kind of fussy cut that. We're going to keep that because I think, you know, saying fairy tales somewhere might be the right thing to do, but it just isn't. We don't need that right now. I'm going to keep that over here with the fairy business. Seems proper-like. Doobie-doo. Just like that. Now, I think...
Oh, thank you. Quirky Queens left my charcoal butterfly.
Oh, there we go. And it kind of looks like she's grabbing onto some of those bubbles. Should I cut this out or leave it?
I don't make a decision right now.
Can I tear this stuff? Ooh, I can. But it's a little tricky. Because I would rather this have a little faded edge versus kind of a straight edge. And I love that color there, but I just want that to kind of come in and boom shakalaka. Look at that. Now, if I put her right on the edge of the thing, her arm can come in there. And I think that this, because it is this mulberry, you know, rice paper, whatever business, it's tough enough to handle being glued down there. And I can, you know, do what I'm doing. It's like with my fingernail there.
Yes.
And glue it down there.
Because it's so lightweight that
right.
It's not going to be an
Now,
issue.
the question is, do we bring her down and put her feet down at the edge so we get more of this? I personally don't like that. I like her further up here. I'd rather lose wing than lose, because I like all of this and how the colors come into it.
Move her down in that position again. I'm going to point something out to you. When you move her down, please.
Yep.
Okay, well, I'm watching live, so I'm waiting here.
Yep.
There's a bit of a halo there with the green.
Oh, this?
Yeah, see that?
Okay. Kind of nestle her in there. And I like that she's looking at these bubbles. Kind of like she's grabbing at them, or, you know, and then she's chasing the butterfly. We got a story, y'all. Look at that.
And you know what? I've got stencils, butterfly stencils, that I can do the charcoal thing on, Mariah.
Okay.
And that's going to be in that color range of that butterfly that you already have down there.
Okay.
I think.
I'm gluing her down. And then that'll be the last thing that we do here today. Enjoy your eclipse day, y'all. Don't stare into the sun.
And I think you can give this, you can audition this idea that this charcoal butterfly is going to work just with using the one we did yesterday.
With what? Now, what are we? Okay, say that again, though.
You can audition how that's going to react. Of course, remember, it is wet strength, and you are going to have some things showing through.
Oh, God, I love this so much. Look at her. She's so pretty.
Lots of hearts going up and down the thing
Oh,
here.
I know. This is my fairy crowd. And no worries, I will keep that and we'll do something cool. I might even bring it around here and just flow it in. You know?
I think you need a unicorn on the other end heading back in.
A unicorn? Well, does the Stamperia people, do they have unicorns?
I have no
Or
idea.
I need some unicorn napkins or something. It's got to be this, because this looks so beautiful, like all...
It has to be that sort of
Yeah.
ethereal
See-through
color.
business. Oh, look at that. That needs some blue there. Those edges were hard to get when I was doing the, full glue down method there. Alrighty, my arty friends. Thank you so much for hanging out with us on this Mariah Makes Monday. Hopefully I made it for you. The hilarity. The hilarity.
Jennifer says, great job.
All right. Y'all want to watch me? There we go. That was a little...
Erna says, thank you for a lovely stream.
We will see you back here tomorrow where P will be tweaking some things. Oh, you wanted me to...
Hey, Carrie says he thinks there is a unicorn Stamperia rice paper.
Okay, I'll check that out. Look at that, though. That's kind of pretty. What if you did some of this wing business? And that would be very appropriate because this is Carrie's stencil.
Oh,
if you
yes.
did a different color, or you even ombre'd some chalky business, or if you gave it to me, I could do that because I know you don't like messing with the chalk stuff because it dries your fingers out and messes you up. But anyway, that might be
you mean
super fun. Like we could get these in this color range or bring in some of this kind of pinky magenta business down here.
I don't know. I like that butterfly in that gray tone because I think
Well,
it
it kinda-
goes with its name.
Well, what is the name?
Iron butterfly.
This is called Shattered Butterfly. It is not iron. I'm going to have to AKA it because she keeps saying enough that people, and she has it written on the stencil.
I do.
So, there you go. All right, guys, thank you so much for hanging out. We will see you back here tomorrow. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.